Good? Hey everyone, happy afternoon if you're on the West Coast, and good evening if you're on the East Coast. Hi to everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. It's the weekend, woo! Thank you for tuning in. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Just give us some love, some hearts, some thumbs up, and let us know where you're coming from and where you're tuning in from. I always love seeing where in the world everyone is connecting into. So today I'm just going to be doing a really simple kind of spring yoga kind of just pep talk, basically. So we're going to do about 7 to 8 minutes of a spring flow that will start to get you into the feeling of this new season coming out of winter. And we're also just going to talk about other kind of fun things to do in the spring to encourage your body to kind of move through to this next season. So, winter is all about being cozy, and even in LA, it rained the whole season, and although we need it, it makes it so that, the days are shorter, and there's not as much sunshine, and we tend to just kind of go to our homes more and, just kind of be with ourselves and be more introverted. So spring is all about being an extrovert and, not all the time, but much more. There's more sunlight and happiness, and people are kind of coming out and wanting to eat better and not eat so many like filling, nourishing foods and more light foods. So I have a philosophy cleanse. You can go over to, actually my last video that I did on Monday was all about the philosophy cleanse. I'm doing it right now just to kind of get everyone excited about it. So we have a 5-day and a 14-day philosophy cleanse on our website. So go check that out if you're interested in joining in, and feel free to ask questions if you have any questions. It's a completely food-based cleanse. You're chewing and eating the whole time. It's not just a juice cleanse. It's very nourishing. I know a lot of you have tried it before, so definitely leave a comment if you've tried it and you love it for others to see. And, and other things to do are, like, I'm picking out cards that kind of reflect my mood right now. So I have Movement Awakens My Creative Spirit with this beautiful card, and that's exactly what we're going to do, is start to move a little bit, get that like fuzzy winter energy out of here and start to move into the spring and have a little more spring in our step. I also picked this card, Conscious Eating Nourishes Me. I think it's a really beautiful card of her holding beautiful fruits and vegetables. So that's really important for spring. And then my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. I think this is really important. You'll notice that I'm just in my home today. There's nothing too fancy. I have a yoga mat. You could use a towel or a rug. And then my own body. So you're here in your own space. Try and make your space a sanctuary. Make it special. Make it a place of protection and adorn it with beautiful things. It's spring. Go out and pick some flowers and put them in, cups of water all over your house. Like, make it smell good, make it feel good. So that's my little intro of spring fever. On Monday is officially the first day of spring, just so you know. So that's why I'm kind of getting in the spirit of it right now. And also, happy St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to start. If you want to just, no matter what, even if you're in, work clothes, you can still kind of do this with us. Just do what you can and modify. Feel free to ask questions throughout. I have 2 friends here that are telling me when you guys comment on different platforms. So we are here for you. If you need modifications for an injury or you just want to speak up about something, I am here to answer you in real time. So awesome, let's get started. So you're just going to come to a child's pose to start with. So just coming really quickly, starting to ground down. So child's pose, you can have your knees apart or together. I'm going to go apart, it's better for your lower back. And then arms out in front of you. And just put your head on the mat. So your head is resting. Begin to breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Last breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And start to bring your hands back. Come into all fours and start to do a little cat and cow. So drop the belly, lift the head, and drop the head. And do this at your own pace, just cats and cows, lifting the chest, dropping the belly. Make this feel really good, really juicy. And then coming right into down dog, so it just looks kind of like a triangle. You stick your butt up in the air and get a nice stretch here. So you can bend the ankles, bend the heels down to the ground, stretching the heels towards the earth. And then come forward into plank pose. So just starting to build heat in the belly and in the body. The core is starting to fire up. You want to make sure that this is from the side. You don't want to have your belly down. You don't want to drop your hips down, and you don't want them too far up. So really straight, like the top of a push-up. So we're just building up heat here. Back to my mat. Good for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Build the elbow, then the elbows come down. Inhale up into cobra or up dog. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. And exhale up into down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up and bring it through in between your hands. Bring your back knee down and inhale the arms up to the sky. Take your hands to your heart and then you're going to twist. So twist to the right if your right leg is up. And start to open up your chest. So you don't want to collapse here. You want to open, expand out of the chest. And then hands down, step back into plank, bend the elbows, inhale, and exhale. Other side, left leg lifts, and we're moving quickly through all of this. Bring the foot in between your hands because it's only like a 7-minute quick spring flow. We're just trying to move through it really quickly. Bring your hands to your heart, twisting to the left. We want to build up heat. Start to cleanse the body, wake it up from sleepy winter. Hands come down, step back. And this is what we call a vinyasa. So you want to take your vinyasa, which means bending the elbows into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then pushing back, exhale into down dog. We do that a lot in the vinyasa practice. So get used to it, start to build it up. You might feel sore in the beginning. That's totally normal. And then you can always skip it if you're in any pain and just go straight into down dog. So shake your head out here. It just feels good to be upside down. It's so good for everything, for the blood flow, to cleanse the body. Look up in between your hands, and you're going to hop up, and then you're going to hop back. And hop up, and hop back, up, back. 5 more, 5. 4, 3, 2, last one, hop up, hop back, child's pose. Hands are reaching in front of you. Bring your hands over to the left side of your mat, get a nice side stretch here, and then over to your right side. And then back to center, start to roll up. And now you're just going to roll your neck. Side to side, you can go as fast or slow as you like. Breathing. And back to center, step up, come into plank. You're going to move your left hand under your face and come onto your side. So this is what it looks like from the side. So your hand is right under creating one line of energy, and then your right arm's going to go to the sky. Good, and then just switch to the other side. Flip around, so your right hand goes under your face, and left arm to the sky. Good, and then back to just normal plank. Bend your elbows, take a vinyasa, inhale, and exhale. And just stay in child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. and just think about what you want to bring into your life in this next season. So just set a little intention to yourself. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual. Really just focusing on something that you want to bring into your world. And we can create that magic, that intention, just by telling yourself, just by saying, hey, I want more magic in my life. I want to let go of things that don't serve me. Just by saying what we want out loud and to ourselves and reminding ourselves of what we do want and what we don't want, we're going to start to cultivate that in our lives. It's really that simple. So just write it down. You can comment below if you really want to make it impactful for yourself. Write it, be brave, and write it for everyone to see. What do you want to bring into your life in the spring? Opportunities, jobs, relationships. What do you want? Share it with yourself, journal about it, and stay tuned for more fun videos over here and over on my YouTube channel. Make sure you're following our philosophy page, so Philosophy Mama or Philosophy on Facebook, and then also Philosophy Mama over on YouTube. We have lots of fun content coming out. Thank you so much for tuning in, and happy spring!